Trump administration says it will not use emergency funds to pay for federal food benefits with a fast approaching deadline. CBS's Christina Fan is in New York with details on that. Christina.
Well, Jericho, 1 in 8 Americans rely on SNAP benefits, and tonight there is mounting worry for them. They might not be able to afford food with money running out 1 week from today.
I think people are starting to panic.
Food banks around the country are flashing warning signs.
We've been having about 7 to 10 new people a day this week.
Look at that. That was full this morning.
The pantry at Calvary Episcopal Church in Kentucky ran out of food for the first time in its 43-year history.
We feel like this is the tip of the iceberg.
Maybe when people be like, girl, how you get food stamps? I wish I get food stamps. You better start lying. That lady called me and said, ma'am, I said, yes, ma'am. She gonna say, what's your address? I said, ma'am, I don't have no address. I've been homeless for 3, 4, or 5 months. I have nothing. My family won't let me stay with them, ma'am. I'm starving. While I'm kicked back in a 3-bedroom and everything, living lovely. Then she gonna say, ma'am, what's your job title? I say, ma'am, they won't hire me anywhere. I don't have no job. I've been putting application after application. It's just like nothing work. Yeah, that lady was on the phone. She said, ma'am, I'm so sorry for all of this that you're going through. She said, we just shipped your card out. You should have about $1,000 on your card from last month and this month, and your balance and your payment every month is gonna be $300. And I was like, thank you so much, ma'am. Like, you just don't understand how hungry I've been. Let me tell y'all something. This was wrong with y'all. I know y'all mama ain't tell y'all. Bitch, you don't gotta tell everybody the truth. So y'all remember that time that I got on TikTok telling y'all about the food stamps? Do y'all remember that time I got on here and told y'all about the food stamps? Why the f did they turn my food stamps off? And I gotta pay back $35,000. They turned my food stamp off and I gotta pay back $35,000. Now I'm aggravated because how y'all didn't know I was playing on here? Y'all just running with but them really turned my goddamn food stamps off and I have to pay them back $35,000. I don't know where the hell I'm gonna get $35,000 from, but I have to pay them back. So y'all, watch what y'all put on the internet because everything is not for the internet. And I learned that. Now I'm sitting here stuck, hungry, no food. And I don't got no fucking $35,000, so I don't know where they think I'm about to get that from.
Today is food stamp day, as y'all can see. I've been waiting for the 17th to come for so long, y'all. First, I didn't even think I was gonna get them because I had been waiting for the approval. They had not sent me no paper saying like I was approved or denied. When I checked my card at 12 o'clock in the morning, I was happy. I instantly made me a damn Walmart order. As most of y'all know, I do not have a car, so I have to get everything delivered to my house. I got 60 items for $440. Now, this is not everything that I'm getting, but they, I guess, say that you can't go over 100 items. I gotta do 2 separate orders. This is the first order. Last night was the very last meal that I had to eat. When I tell y'all I'm about to eat good tonight, y'all don't even understand. I'm about to make a whole Chipotle bowl. For the people that got something to say about food stamps, baby, y'all mad because y'all can't get none. That's just that. As most of y'all know, I have 4 kids and they're under 5, so y'all know I'm getting a couple dollars from them. People that think that they too good to get food stamps, is y'all cool? Free food? Is y'all cool? This is all the things that I did get, y'all. This is just for the first order. Now, this do not look like it's $440. Shit nowadays is high as fuck. Missing so many freaking items, y'all. I could have sworn that I had got way more than this, but then I had to remind myself, like, they made me put most of my check because they said I couldn't do over 100 items. Just know I'm about to be snacking my money off all day. If y'all want to see part 2, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Love you guys. Well, it's the 17th again. That's food stamp day for me. I placed my food delivery order last night, so it got here today at 11 o'clock. This time I got 90 items for $492. I made a video like this last time. All y'all was worried about was if I had stairs and if I tipped. Second of all, I did not tip. That's what y'all want me to say. That's what I'm going to say. Like, use y'all common sense when y'all be saying stuff in the comments. I don't give a fuck about y'all paying the taxes on these food stamps for me to be able to get them. I don't give a damn. And y'all be like, as long as the kids eat, exactly. So I'm feeding these kids with them food stamps that y'all using to spend y'all taxes or whatever y'all want to call it. I said most of y'all was mad in my last post. That's exactly what the y'all be mad as hell. deal. Anyways, y'all, this is my first order. I gotta make another order, but I'm gonna make it within a couple weeks because my freezer is going to be full. One thing I need to invest in is a deep freezer because then I will have so much freaking room. I feel like if I was to have all that food up in here, I would just want to make food just because. If you know, you know. Y'all know when kids see shit, all of a sudden want to eat everything. At least my kids be doing that shit. As soon as I brought the food in, here he go. Can he have some? I did start off with the fruits and vegetables, so y'all can't have to say. I don't think half of y'all watched both parts in the other video, or else y'all wouldn't have to say. And I hate when people bring me lettuce like this. I'm finna throw this shit in the trash, because they definitely could have kept that shit. This is everything that I mostly got, y'all. This is only the first order. Y'all know that I be having to get 2 to 3 orders at a time. But yes, I got my meat, I got my snacks, I got my drinks, I got all of that. Y'all need to stop saying kids don't need all of them snacks and shit. Who the fuck said it was for them? Let me know what y'all eating tonight, because today I don't even know what the fuck I want to eat. But I know I could eat a whole house. Anyways, you guys, see y'all in part 2 or see y'all in my next video. Let me go put up all this damn food.
And with food stamps getting cut off next month, like, I don't have a kid that eats like a grown man. I eat like a grown man. We like steak and lobster.
Yeah, you like food.
Yeah, we like food. We like steak and lobster. So I want everybody to be prepared for me and my kid to be at their house for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, my mommy is so too. My mama is now here.
Yup, we're straight. Yup, and we're gonna eat your food. Period. We're coming to your house and we're gonna eat all your food. Because what? Cutting the snaps off for November? Like, the 3-year-old don't eat like a grown man. So yeah, I just want everybody to be prepared for me and my penguin to come and sit at your dinner tables, because we need that. We're on that.
At Air Force One, President Trump told reporters he's not to blame.
Well, I'm going to let some other people talk. I'll have a comment on that later, but the Democrats are stopping it.
The sudden loss in federal food aid will ripple beyond homes into stores and businesses.
I would like to say that there was a point in time a few years back where I specifically told black folks, I'm like, hey, if you know anybody that's on any type of assistance, you know there's going to come a moment in time of which everything is not going to last forever. In quite a few of these videos, you see a lot of people who were on, you know, a type of assistance for a while, a long time, or whatever period of time. You see people out here that state that, hey, I got kids and I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and everything of the sort. And you're going to have a lot of individuals that are now going to have to figure out a way, really figure out a way on how it is that they're going to feed their families, right? Meaning the kids that are specifically there. You have a lot of individuals that want to go online on social media and they want to gloat about the amount of benefits that they are getting. The one woman directly in the video, she wanted to state that, oh, everybody else is just mad because they're getting them. Everybody else is just jealous that they can't get them. Ma'am, people who work every single day are not jealous that you are getting assistance directly from the government. Nobody's jealous directly of that. It took no effort in order to get what it is that you have. All you had to do was lie down on your back and have consensual relations with a person that is probably not even in your life or your child's life, and then proceed to reap the benefits. That's it. That's pretty much all you did. Nobody's jealous of that, right? Again, this is low effort. The bar is pretty much set in hell at the moment in time when you have people on social media thinking that others are jealous because they're doing this. No, the problem that a lot of people have is the fact that, number one, it's like, all right, if you were getting assistance, okay, cool, fine. Everybody can normally mind their business. But the moment in time that you got a lot of folks out here and they want to gloat, they want to report on, they want to flash in front of everybody's face, hey, I'm getting X amount of, you know, whatever amount of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars for this, that, and the third, while you gotta sit up there and do a 9 to 5, while you gotta go to work, while you went to, you know, college, while you do this and while you do that, I don't got it. Yeah, that's when it becomes a problem. This is when you start to get a lot of heat directly on you that, you know, I'm pretty sure you knew what was going to happen. But then you make videos deciding to say that, oh, I didn't know that was going to happen. You know, y'all taking it to. No, this is why people tend to say that everything that you want to say or do is not for social media. This is why a lot of people just should not be on social media, because a lot of people just don't know what it is that they should say and should not say. A lot of people don't understand or know what it is that they should show and not show. A lot of people just want to show way too much. And this is just one of those things. You have everyday working people that, yes, went through college, or, you know, that are raising a family while working 1, 2, or whatever amount of jobs and a side hustle. You have people that are doing the things that they're supposed to be doing every single day, and they're struggling, right? They're struggling, you know, living the American dream, as a lot of people like to say, even though the only way to live a dream is you have to be asleep. You have to be sleepwalking in order to actually live that dream, right? But the problem is that a lot of people are looking at this as a slap in the face, right? Because they're like, yo, I'm doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing and I'm struggling. But yet you have people out here that's not doing anything. They're doing below the bare minimum and they're able to reap all of these benefits, right? Ordinary everyday people gotta pay thousands of dollars for their rent, right? They gotta pay hundreds of dollars directly for their food, for their groceries, and the basket ain't even really full. And then they got to look at you online and you're sitting up there gloating about having hundreds of thousands of dollars. You're sitting up there gloating online talking about, oh, you know, I get this voucher and it pays 80 to 95, if not all of my rent, and I can pretty much live wherever it is that I want to sit up there and do that's pretty much affordable for the voucher. And you want to do a aha in front of working people classes faces. You want to point at them and basically call them jealous. You want to say that they're realistically the problem, and you think, and you for whatever reason, y'all think it is in your best interest to do this. You thought that you weren't going to get any type of fight back on this. Nah, you thought wrong. You thought wrong. So now you're going to have fields of people out here that are going to say online that they don't care if people are losing their benefits, because of how it is over the years that people have been consistently making videos. And I'm talking about, this is not something that just started. People have been doing this for years. I kid you not, for years. I'm talking about since you done had TikTok, since you done had YouTube, since you done had IG. You might even have some people even back during the time frame of World Star that decided that they wanted to record and make videos and put information, you know, like this out in order, you know, to laugh at working class people who are struggling, who are just living by doing it every single day, and they're just trying to figure out how to manage their bills. Like, nah, like the average person is going to have a problem with that. And again, like I said before, if you were just out here minding your business, you were collecting whatever government assistance and you were just shutting up about it, we ain't talking about you. We ain't talking about you. But again, people are going to get hit by strays because the loudest ones that are amongst the many want to decide to be the representation. And this is what happens. But the main thing that I also want to showcase in the video that I put to you guys, I'm not sure if I might have put it before or after, but there was a video from I think one of the news sites, and they were going over the government assistance and everything was going to happen and all the other type of good stuff. I made sure to put the stats directly up there, and these are stats that anybody can look up. Type them bad boys in the chat GPT, get the information directly right there in front of you, right? Again, same information I get is more than likely going to be the same information that you're going to get as well. And you will clearly see that the main beneficiaries with the highest numbers directly up there receiving the assistance are Caucasian, right? And then there's some other stats directly up there. But again, it also proves the fact that a lot of the narrative that people have been trying to spin for the longest time possible, everything is falling down. Again, when you think about government assistance, you think about Social Security, they want to make it, oh yeah, it's the blacks, it's blah, blah, blah. No, all of this was originally made by way of the government, because the government, reflective wise, is white. Anything dealing with the government, that was built specifically for their own people, in order to help out their own people, to give them a leg up, to hold them steady, to make sure that they don't fall down. That's what all of that was for, right? It wasn't up until later times when you started having black people being able to get a little bit of something from that. We're not getting the exact same amount, right? And we know this. Just getting a little bit of slice, small little slice, you know, of that pie. But the craziest part is people want to make it seem as though that black people are the prime beneficiaries of every single bit of assistance. Black Americans are the main reason why we're trillions of dollars in debt and and all this other type of stuff. It's crazy work. Realistically, the main demographic who made it are the main ones who are getting the utmost directly from it. And again, that would make sense. But in order for people to spin a narrative and to try to, you know, put a negative energy or negative branding on a group of people, this is what people decide that they want to do. So as I stated before, years ago, I'm going to sit here and state again. A lot of people got to wisen up. A lot of people are just going to fail. A lot of people are just going to fall down because some people have to be examples. But for a lot of the rest of the people out there, it's like, yo, this is that time. This is going to be the time to sink or swim. This is going to be that time to really show who it is that you actually are and what it is that you can specifically do. And for a lot of those people that are going to genuinely be able to make it directly out of this, you will, you know, see a new version of yourself. And you're going to be able to allow yourself to move away from what it is that you are, you know, in a sense, used to, right? You're going to upgrade yourself. You're going to move away from your past self, right? You're going to notice certain things and how these things basically work instead of just sitting still in one place, just expecting, you know, certain things to transpire and happen. You're going to actually be on the move and just doing, you know, a great field of things. Like I said, for me, I don't actually want people to fail. I really don't. But again, living in reality, some people are meant to, and some people are meant to be that example, right? Without examples, how would we learn anything, right? How would a lot of people actually progress? How would a lot of people know that these things actually do exist? Or, hey, if you actually do happen, this is the aftermath of, you know, whatever action that you know, initiated or that you started. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.